Welcome back everyone, it is absolutely amazing to be back and we're back with Captain of Industry. Now I have flown quite ahead just to get a few more production chains or more efficiency on our production chains just so we can move ahead into the next tier of production or even moving into a little bit more efficiency, which we'll go into. So I'll show you through all that very soon. But just a quick shout out to some tips and tricks that were sent to me through the comments in one of the earlier episodes was from Dan, and he was absolutely right talking about my production of our iron or molten iron to our pure iron slabs there, or whichever way you want to call them, but the pure iron, that we had the ratios all a little screwed up. So I like to throw it over to 60 here. We're obviously got 24 coming out of one of our blast furnaces, and we only need 12 in per actual metal caster, so we're running 2, which is 24, and another 2 out of this one. I've just added in this secondary or this third blast furnace earlier, and I just slotted this metal caster in just because I needed quite a few more iron just by itself, because I was utilizing all the iron in our assembly electric for our construction parts. So that was utilizing these 2 furnaces, and I was needing some excess just to have to build different production or different factories that I required. So now I've got plenty. So I've got quite a bit. So let's run through what I've done before we move on to something else or a new build in the episode. So we have, obviously you just saw that, so we've just made this whole process quite a lot more efficient. But what really has helped out, yes, I do need workers, and at the moment I'm not no one's immigrating to us, so we've got to look at that as well in a moment. But I have brought everything in by conveyors, as you can see over here. So coal now is shipped from here, so I've actually done quite a bit, and we're actually now going into the ground when all the top coal has all gone, and now we're digging. So we'll be digging a pit here. So surface coal is finished, and we're basically dumping it into this storage. We will be setting up a second storage during this episode, and then that's running all the way down. We've left a spot for a future farm, and it keeps going down, and at the moment it will feed straight into our copper production, and it also feeds into our iron production. At the moment, I know it's not efficient because there's not enough capacity. We're only running 60 throughout the conveyor, but we are at the moment, just to help out with our refining, we're also shipping the coal into this storage for our refinery. We have a bit of a problem coming up. We are running low on crude oil. Actually, you can see we're running super low. Well, we're running low. We've run out, basically, as you can see from our overlays, we are very low. And this is something that's troubling me because there's no other oil that I can see on our map. So we are also shipping it in through our map again. Our world map, we're shipping it from an oil rig that we've got out here, which we are producing over here. So we're going backwards and forwards, shipping that in because, as I said, we are very shortly going to run out of oil, and that is a big part of the next phase. So what we need to do, that I know of, again, from what I can see through the tech tree, we can set up an automatic cargo depot. I think it's a cargo depot. What automates transport of resources that are outside of the island. There we go. So we need to start researching that ASAP. We've researched a bit as I was just fixing up the efficiencies on certain things, but we'll go back to that in a moment. So I want to get straight into, we want to really research that quite quickly so we can have an automated ship going backwards and forwards with our cargo. Now our shipping yard is full. We've still got 368 crude here. And one other thing I've started doing is we've started to produce our gun turret because, again, going back to our map, all of these places that I've gone to have all got pirates or some sort of pirates such as that. So we need to rid of pirates so we can continue to explore. There's a cargo ship to be repaired there that we'll be able to utilize, so we'll definitely repair that. And a couple other things we can do. We can upgrade some of these. We've got that ready to upgrade. And we're going to just have a look at what we've got in storage. So we are full. We've got 180 construction parts ready to go. We have just a few construction parts 1. So that's construction parts 2, construction parts 1. But we now that I've fixed this iron production, and I did have a bit of a low concrete production as well. So I'll fix the concrete production again, where that's probably the only manual. The actual cement maker here and the sand over here, which is quite far. We're producing some lime over here, limestone, and over here we're producing sand. So that's the only really manual transport at the moment. Everything else is quite automated. Water's obviously automated, which we've done on earlier episodes. But we definitely need to get some workers. So I've got to work out what's going on there. I have the capacity for population growth. And we've got fuel on board this, but we can't utilize it. So we might need to set up a secondary fuel or oil. Let's do that now. We can just dump the oil in there for now. So I'm going to actually move that back here, because that can then go into filling. So this is purely just to grab the fuel from our dock, and then I can put it into the pipeline. So let me just pop that there for now, and let's just prioritize that. So let's get that moving along. We'll do slow speed at the moment, just so we can sort of work out what needs. We're also improving. We might actually pause. Oh, we have paused that. We don't need it. And let's have a quick look. So to improve our Unity, we need power. Now, because we're lacking power at the moment due to the fact that we don't have the population for our diesel generator. Now, from previous episodes, you would have seen me destroy... I didn't know how to power the city, but now we do have in the city section, here it is, transformer. So that would go over here, and that would actually power the city. But, which actually might increase population, so let's do that. But we really don't have the power to do it, but we're going to do it because we need to increase population ASAP. Alright, let's put that up. We've got all the parts for that too, so we can sort of pump that. Alright, and then we're going to pump that full of crude at the moment. It's just going to be our backup crude, and we're going to put in a secondary couple little pipelines. This is only a temporary measure. So we have 3 pipelines. So you're grabbing a double, so you only need to go in here. And you are going to go into there. Alright, fine. So that will get us, will allow us to empty the ship of the oil and the dock of the oil, which allows us to get into construction of the gun turret. Alright, so again, let's having a quick flick. Plenty of... I set up a 4th maintenance depot, so we don't have an issue with maintenance anymore. And that's the other one. I set up the conveyor for iron ore, which goes straight into the iron production. So that's pretty much fully automated. I haven't automated the... Just noticing now, actually, we don't have any. I haven't automated the copper yet, but I've just noticed we might have an issue with our copper. What have we got? Truck cannot deliver copper, no valid destination. Okay. Why is that? There's a destination. Copper. Ah, keep full. That should do it. Yes, it is. There we go. That was my error again. So we might need to put a couple more excavators on here, but we'll do that in a moment. We need to build a few more. We've still got... We're waiting. For, don't know why we're waiting for material one. I'm just going to cancel all this for a minute and do this. That might reset it. And we've also got our captain's office, which we can improve or put in edX, but we are +1 now. Okay, that might be because of power. Now we've got a queue of trucking. So what we might do, we need to build a few more of you. Put you as priority 1. And see how we go. Alright, so now, okay, definitely is helping out our Unity, but it's probably not increasing our population. No. Does it increase here? No. Wonder why that is. We really do need population at the moment. Alright, we're shipping that ship, so now let's go build a U. Now how do we make you a priority? Import priority 1. Waiting for materials. So hopefully the iron will be shipped over. Slow us down a little bit. Alright, it's good. That's up in production again, but we have a lot of low power. And the main reason is because we're running low on workers. We're really in trouble. But we're not getting any oil. We're not getting any input of iron. I wonder again why that is the case. So no power, we can't population increase. Okay. We might have to pause some of these to help with power for the time being. How's the rubber? We've got plenty of rubber. Let's pause you. And we're not getting the iron, even though we have plenty of iron. I reckon it's because the trucks can't get to that. I reckon that is the reason. So let's go build a storage over here. And let's pump in. The only thing I don't like about this is, oh, we can't. Alright, so let's just do this. Can't do that either. Okay, so we're going to delete new. Okay, so let's sort this out. So we're going to sort you. Oh. There we go. All right, let's prioritize all of that. And let's speed up. You're going to be iron. Which hopefully it will allow all this iron that we're meant to be. Come on. Construction parts. How many do we need? 25. So the speed through that, then we'll slow it down a little bit. All right, so all the research, what have we done while that flies through? So obviously cargo depots, we have quite a bit to build. So advanced diesel, biofuel, power generation 2, haven't even touched that. Synthetic rubber, we've got the settlement power. Pipes 2 we're utilizing, obviously got the weapons going there as well. Alright, why have we got low food supply now? Oh, population is now increasing, yes. Fantastic. Okay, we have now no lack of other than power. So let's have a look at our power generation. Yeah, so we're at max. We have the oil. No, we don't have the oil. Okay, there's the problem. We are taking a very little. So let's go get our shipment of oil again. So where are we taking this iron to? I'm hoping it's... Alright, so we're filling that because you've got priority. Let's do that. Okay, but we need to start exploring. That's 2 years priority 2. Probably open up you again. We've got the population. Yep. You need 8, so we don't have enough for you. Okay, we are now getting the iron. Fantastic. So that was it. That was not the trucks were not able to gain access to this storage unit. Which is fine, we've got plenty of iron pumping through, so we won't have an issue there. Got another excavator. Crude oil is getting low. Let's have a look at our ship. It is loaded. So head home. So obviously they're on a very minimal amount of oil that they can pump out. Which is dangerous once we load on fuel. Oh, that's the other thing I did. I put in a pipeline for our fuel station. So our first fuel station is operational, and it did that around this area because we know how important coal is. And a small production of rubber is in the making there. It's fed by the same coal conveyor, but not the oil or the diesel as yet. So we have got plenty of rubber in there at the moment. And we can now open up our other one here. So food is... We might need to put another farm in. So population of 16. So let's pump up the population of 16 and then put in another farm. And that is unloaded. Good. So they'll fill up. How are we now with our... Good. So we're upgrading that turret. And I'm hoping now our fuel, yep, that'll bring our oil across. Now it's also saying power issue. Oh, we already know about the power issue. So if we pause again, let's have a look at what we need. So power generation, we have converts mechanical power to electricity. The slower it spins, the lower in efficiency. I'm guessing mechanical power, so we need to put those together. But we need steam. So where do we get steam from? Got a boiler. There we go. So we can get some steam through the boiler. And we have plenty of coal. And the secondary coal belt is up, so we can actually let him... Why aren't you filling? You're full. Why aren't you filling up? Interesting. Okay. Because I have a secondary belt, which we're going to use for anything that we need. It'll definitely need to go to the fuel. But... why isn't that secondary coal belt going? If I put the wrong... Oh no. I put the wrong belt. Oh no, I haven't. U-shaped. No, U-shaped conveyor is corrected. Correct. Let's... Oh no, I have to delete all of it. Pop in the comments anybody who knows if there's a shortcut. I don't know if there's a shortcut for cutting conveyors. Multiple buildings, terrain, world, research. Doesn't look like it. So, not sure what to do there other than destroy it and start again, which is a bummer. Why not? Empty, 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 empty. Why are you not pumping out? U-shape, not connected. Aha, so it is that, it's not connected. So why don't we try doing this? Aha, wait, it's working, it's working, it's working. No, it's not. That's bizarre. So if I put that conveyor on here and do that, it connects. Move products, toggle direction. No. Alright. Let's just keep that for now. Don't know what is going on there. Alright, we need to keep you full. We need both full. Keep you both full. Alright. So we can now do our steam production. And we have water up here. We also have water here, but let's just... Where's our coal go to? We'll be able to take the coal from here. What else do we need? So we just need the power. They will produce power. So it just needs steam. 24 steam, 1, so 24. So you'll still get the steam out. And that will produce 250 kilowatts of power. Oh, here we go. We now have our turrets, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's send our ship out to do some exploring. Or do we? This was already explored. We could start repairs on this cargo ship. So we need to load up our ship. How much? We have plenty. Let's load our ship. Click here to fetch required materials for settlement. We might do the settlement too. We might get a reward. So we'll do that as well. So we'll do that first. We only need 72. So that should prioritize that. Good. Why we're building our steam. Alright, I would say let's do that here. Coal and water input. We'll run a water line. You know what? Let's run a water line here. Not flat, not flat. Now we'll run a conveyor. Now the excavators can't actually go under. I won't have this on the wrong way. Let's just put that there. No, that's the coal. Let's just go in. Why aren't you allowing to go in? Aha. Got to delete you. It's because of the terrain. Let's get rid of you. Alright, we are finished loading up for our ship to head off, I think. All required cargo is loaded. So let's head up to our settlement. Who is waiting? So let's head over here. Deliver not enough crew. That'll be right. Load crew. Now we have our crew. And let's deliver cargo. Off we go. We've got our turrets. Be interesting what happens with those pirate ships. And let's go back to getting rid of this. We're just going to move our steam across a little bit. Didn't like where it was placed. Ground's not flat enough. What have we got down here? It's a bit better in this section, but not over there. Okay. We will also there it is, the vehicle ramp. We need to place one of these, otherwise our excavators can't get over. Excavators won't go under or won't go over. The trucks or the pickups will, but not the excavators. So that's fine. We can then bring this up higher. So the trucks or pickups can get under those. Pickup trucks. Ah, yeah, you can see the ground is not very level. a bit of a pain. It's going to be a bit hard to play with later. I probably should see if I can hook to this. That time I can, or I can't. I can. Okay. And we're going to ship in our water. How much water does it take? Probably going to need a few of these. Cargo depot. Okay. So let's get, because our next thing we're going to go pick up, we're going to go repair this cargo ship so we can get our oil. Where is our ship we repaired? .10 population. That's friendly settlement. We can check from time to time if there are any population who want to join us. Fantastic. Now I think our ship's due home. Is he due home? Oh, I sent him over here, didn't I? Alright, we can now go over to our dock and start loading our iron. And we'll send over our water. So we need 48 water. We are producing 48. We've got 2, so we are producing 2 lots of those. So we are going to set up, where does the water go? In the front. So we'll set up a tank just here. And we'll set up a water pipe. What do they take for the moment? They're 21s and they're 40. So let's just take a bigger. This is a Again, our bulldozers are going to need to be able to come across. Our excavators, sorry. And there we have it. So bulldozers are now blocked. So let's build one of these ASAP. Now, why have we stopped? Okay, good. That should get that one built pretty fast. I think that music's on a bit loud, sorry folks. Okay, so we're quite into this episode. We'll probably play for a little bit longer, maybe another 10 minutes, and then we'll call it quits on this one. But we are making progress for our steam, and we're going to bring our pipeline in. Let's go back to normal speed. Alright, so we'll just bring bring right in. Get that done ASAP. How is our production of everything? We've got plenty. Good. Plenty of maintenance in supply. I will put these into a warehouse. Pretty sure you can put them into a warehouse. And plenty of iron. Some construction parts too. So we're still not pumping that out too much. But we've still got that power issue, remember? So where's our ship now? He went there. We don't want him there. We want him to go here. And load cargo. We need some. oil because we don't have much. Alright, so let's see how this works. Let's pause for a moment. So what's this need? Steam input. Uses high pressure steam, so high pressure turbine. It's only going to give us 1 megawatt. That needs 524. That doesn't need steam, so we need this one, high pressure turbine. And how much do our generators create? 150 kilowatt. And they make 1 megawatt. Oh, wow. Alright. So, I'm guessing that's going to go in here. How much steam does it need? 24, so only we can create 2 of those. Let's just create 1. We need 50 parts, so I'm going to prioritize you. So what we'll do is we'll get this done and then we'll move on, and we need a vent for smokestack. For now we'll just pop him over there, but if we're going to be doing multiples, we might end up joining them. Actually, you know what, let's move them down here. No, because that'll be output, steam output. Put it over here. Start building that, and we want it strictly out into there. Actually, I don't even need the big, but that uses, we've got more construction parts too, so that's fine. And we're only putting out 2048, so that is going to be fine. That can 48, and that takes, I think that takes 40. No, it will definitely need, it's usually big. Right, we've got more of the construction too anyway, so pop you over here. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to put in the power. Here we go. Rotate you, and it looks like they connect straight in to there. And we will, I got this a bit wrong with the calculation before. We do 1 megawatt and these need 500 kilowatts. So we can put 2 of those to 1 turbine, but it does let the steam back out. So well, obviously we could just hook in another high pressure turbine, but at the moment that's all we want to do. Now that ship hopefully is on its way back because we need that oil. And then we'll be able to finish off with our first generation, or high steam generator. Now, what are we waiting for? We can't do anything without a smokestack. So let's again just pop that. We could pop him back into there because he will take steam. I wonder if we can do both. Anyway, let's just pop off that there. We're only taking 24. And we will put the steam just for now, but obviously we will re-jig this up later. Okay. Let's prioritize these. Here we go. Why are you... I've got a problem with our excavators. They are stuck. Why are they stuck? They can't get And that would be right. There is a overlay for vehicles. Where are we? Alright, so yeah, we can get out here, we can go up here. Aha, there we go. No, we can go over there. We can go down there. We can go over there. And where are you heading to? Where? Aha, he's heading to... Why can't you get to him? Interesting. So they're all heading in that direction, I'm guessing, no? It's just yourself. It's just the one. So let's... Everybody else is okay. Oh, there's 5 though. There we go. Our oil's coming in. So there's quite a few. So all of these. Aha. Should be able to get to that fuel tank. Oh, that's good. We can actually get the trucks to go refuel. That's very interesting. I wonder if they'll go refuel all of these trucks. Yep. Perfect. Go and refuel this one. So let's see how our turbine's going now. Yep, so we now have more capacity. Fantastic. That is super, super amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up here, everybody. I know we didn't do a super amount in here because we had a lot of little things to fix up, but we're still running very low on fuel. So I've just brought in some crude oil. We now can load all required cargo loaded. We can send the ship on its way. So we can now head over to deliver that cargo. So we'll be able to get hopefully a free cargo ship. So what have we done today? We have run out of fuel, run out of oil. We have first finally worked out how to do steam or created steam. So we've got the boiler. The boiler's feeding into the turbine and the turbine's building into power generation, which together are making 500 kilowatts of power, which is equivalent to one of these generators. No, they're not. So the generators do 150, so it's quite a bit more, which is good because we can now remove or slowly remove these generation from diesel, which we can then use the diesel to focus on other areas, especially the chemicals. And I think that if we go into here, so we've got quite a few extras. So stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, we can make all sorts of things. If we go back to our recipes, light oil, we're going to be able to make wow, so many things. Nitrogen, oxygen, sour water. So there's high and low steam. Okay, so there is a lot of full power plants coming along as well. Absolutely super. So there is so many bits to this, parts to this, that we're all gonna jump in and see where it leads in the next episode. So again, thank you. Sorry about the little bit of a slow episode because I am new to. I'm trying to work this game out myself. I'm not trying to jump in and look at any other videos out there or any forums. If I get really stuck, yes I will. But I like to create. It's a bit of an adventure for myself and hopefully for you all. But if you do know, or if I get really stuck, I am more than happy to take your tips in the comments below. So as I did with Dan around the iron production, which again, I just wasn't looking at efficiencies and it was very efficient. But we've got no issue there now. We are stocked up with pretty much all the initial stage parts or construction parts that we need. So again, thanks everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the other side.